If you want to, or if you can, make sure to go and support me on my Ko-Fi page, TikTok, and on my itch.io page. Links are all in the description below.
Taking a look at the updated terms of service for CapCut, you further grant to us a worldwide license to your username, image, likeness. You also waive any and all rights to privacy, publicity. Oh boy, it gets worse.
So this is a video that I intended to make a while ago, basically right after the first video I made criticizing CapCut, but I just set it off and honestly forgot about it. But now I thought it was as good of a time as ever to go and do another video criticizing CapCut, because since the last video that I made, a lot of stuff has happened, and I mean a lot of bad stuff has happened. This is just absolutely unacceptable, and let's get straight into it. So basically what has happened since my last video is CapCut has, long story short, changed its terms of services. Now, it changed it in this sort of weird silent way, or I guess a weird somewhat silent way, because when I opened the app, it only displayed like a short message with a continue button, and that was it. Like it wasn't, it wasn't anything, I don't know what, they didn't explain what they had changed, they didn't say outright what they had changed, nothing like that. It was just a small message saying we changed the terms of service and a continue button. And I thought, okay, I never read the terms of service, so it probably isn't anything big. So I just clicked on continue. And just a few days later, guess what? I get recommended videos that were talking literally about the new changes to the terms of services. And so I was interested, I thought, if people are so angry about this and talking so much about this, then it must be something bad. And I expected it to be bad, but I never expected it to be this bad. So, long story short, if I was to oversimplify what CapCut basically did, they basically made it so that they have full rights to any and all projects that you make for them to use in different kinds of ads and partnerships and whatnot. And if something bad happens as a result of them sharing your project without your permission, then you are the one responsible. You will be the one responsible if anything bad happens, since technically you were the creator of the video. And when I first heard this, I was in such disbelief. I was like, there's just no way that they did this, right? I mean, there is literally no way that CapCut is this stupid to make a change like this. But no, it turns out it was true, and it turns out that yeah, the changes were implemented, because I saw a lawyer, a certified lawyer, going through the entire terms of services. Not only that, but now since we've changed the terms of services, stuff has become a lot more scary for people making content on CapCut. And I think a comment on one of the videos that I watched about this explained this really well. Basically, he said something along the lines of, this is very scary because if you, for example, make an edit about Messi, then CapCut can literally claim the entire video and the contents of the video itself, and you cannot do anything about it because you accepted the changes to the terms of service that CapCut didn't even lay out until after all the drama started. And I cannot believe that in the span of barely a few months, they managed to knock themselves down so hard and punch themselves in the guts so hard. But yeah, there's just really nothing we can do except stop buying their subscriptions and stop using the app to force them into submission and to force them into making changes. But I think that even that won't work in this situation, because as one commenter on the same video said, he said something along the lines of, well, even if we do stop buying their subscriptions, and even if we do stop using the app, once we make the changes and we do come back, they'll just go back to their old ways. And that's completely right. They are completely correct. I completely agree with them. And I do fully agree with this commenter. I do think that there is no full way to stop CapCut, but I do think there are ways in which we can greatly damage CapCut. And so what would I recommend you guys to do as a send-off to this video? What I would recommend you guys to do is uninstall CapCut. Just instantly uninstall it completely from your device. That's what I've also done as well. After doing my research and watching the videos and stuff like that, I just completely deleted CapCut from my phone. And you should do the same too, or at least I recommend you do the same too. You should completely delete CapCut. You should completely cancel all subscriptions and anything similar. And you should stop using the app, or at least I recommend you stop using the app completely and completely remove it, because if you keep using the app, not only will it be a massive risk to you because of the recent changes to the terms of service, but it will also set a precedence that CapCut can do anything it wants, or almost anything it wants, and its fan base will still remain loyal. But anyhow, yeah, to send off this video, I can't believe that CapCut has done this, and I really hope that they change their ways, although knowing them and knowing what they've done up until now, that is seeming less and less likely as time goes on.